So there are some construction noises outside right now, and I don't know if you can hear that, but if you can, you're gonna have to deal with it. Did it just stop? What? Okay. Anyway, hey guys, it's Gabe, and this week we have a very kind of different video talking about something that I saw that I thought was really stupid. So yeah, I actually don't know if this is even on my main channel. I'm kind of planning for it to be on my main channel, but if it's not on my main channel, hello second channel, hi, subscribe to my second channel if you haven't already. Link in the description at the end of this video. Anyway, if you did not already know, I am a Christian, so yeah. So a couple days ago, I was on Facebook, and I was just scrolling through my feed, and all of a sudden, I see an article that a couple of my girlfriends have shown. I don't have multiple girlfriends, I mean friends that happen to be stop it. I saw them share an article, and a couple other friends of mine liked it, and I went to check it out. So yeah, now I'm making this video about how stupid that article is. So yeah, if you're a Christian, do not be offended by any of this stuff, because I'm a Christian as well, and I'm just pointing out why this is not a very good example of a Christian article, and it's dumb. Let's all laugh about it together. Okay, so yeah, without any further ado, here we go. Christian boys versus godly men. Ooh. It is time to stop settling for the lesser of the two. I like how there's apparently no such thing as a Christian man, and if there is one, then I think this makes it pretty clear that you shouldn't settle for it. Also, I'd say something about there being no godly boys, but I'm pretty sure we all know that those don't exist either. Ladies, there is a huge difference between a Christian boy and a godly man. Yeah, one hasn't gone through puberty yet. I'm a Christian boy, aren't I? Therefore, it is time to stop settling for the lesser of the two, because apparently Christian boys don't deserve love. I hear so many girls saying, well, he's a Christian. He goes to church with me. He listens to Christian music. He went to church camp. He has a favorite Bible verse. Oh look, below here we have an advertisement for another article. What an attractive man looks like. Let's just take a quick look at it before we continue. Oh, yep, just look at the thumbnail of this article. If that's what an attractive man looks like, I wanna be ugly. Let's go back to the article at hand, please. Well, all of those things are just peachy. You can hear the condescending tone in this woman's voice just by reading that one sentence. And there is nothing wrong with doing these things. I mean, they're all good things to do. Minus listening to Christian music, most of it isn't that very good anyway. But how is his personal relationship with God? Shouldn't that be personal between him and God? Okay, whatever. Anyway. How is his prayer life? Does he talk about his relationship with God with you? Is he truly a follower of the one true God in all aspects of his life? These are some of the characteristics you should be looking for that makes a godly man. Okay, so this part is actually semi-agreeable, and there's nothing wrong with, like, wanting a godly man or anything. But at the same time, I mean, it's super unfair to all of the Christian men. I'm not gonna call them Christian boys because, I mean, that's just a way of making people seem lesser than they actually are. But it's super unfair to all of the Christian men out there that might not be as open to letting his girlfriend know about his personal relationship with God. It cuts out a huge freaking chunk of people. It's like you have to have Superman, or you have to have friggin' Patrick Star from SpongeBob. At least that's how they're making out Christian men to be, so whatever. Anyway, ladies, a man will love you great when he loves God greater. Now, this is something that I can actually fully agree with here, because I do believe that you shouldn't love anything or anyone more than you love God, because otherwise you would be idolizing that thing. So that's actually a pretty good thing to put in there, so good for you, article. A godly man will pursue an honest relationship with you. He will be clear of his intentions. A godly man will worship, pray, and passionately praise God with you. So like the Christian version of making out or something? Okay. Whereas a Christian boy might open the door for you, a godly man will open his Bible and explore God's word with you so that you both may grow spiritually together. You just stereotyped every Christian boy to being incapable of doing nothing more than opening the door for a girl. And that's not even exclusive to Christians! Also, as far as growing spiritually together, reading the Bible together and all that, as far as I can see, this is a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship that this is happening in. I don't really have anything against couples reading the Bible together or anything like that, but I think that's really something you should probably really think about before doing. Let me explain! You might start reading the Bible together, and then after a while, you know, maybe you only read the Bible when you're together. And then as time goes on, or right away, even if you don't realize it yourself, it could easily turn into nothing more than a couples activity, where you just post a couple Instagram photos a couple times a week, and then it's nothing more than that, and you're cute and stuff. And yeah. Even if you don't realize it, it soon turns into reading the Bible because you want to have something cute to do with your boyfriend rather than because you want to learn more and grow spiritually. And I don't really think it's the absolute best thing to read the Bible in a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship, because if you break up, then you won't really be able to read the Bible anymore, because you'll only be able to think of your ex-boyfriend while you're reading it the whole time, and you won't be able to read the actual words at hand because you'll be thinking of your ex-boyfriend the whole time because he's your ex and this used to be your thing that you used to do together, and you won't be able to read the Bible at all. And that's not very good for your spiritual life, now is it? It's kind of like having a song that you and your significant other love. You like, you know, it's your song. And then when you break up, you just can't listen to it for a while because it just makes you really upset because, you know, it was your thing, it was your song, and it just makes you really upset when you listen to it. Don't make the Bible your song, please. So yeah, I personally think that it's better to read the Bible together as a married couple more so than boyfriend and girlfriend. Like, wait until you're married, you know, just like that other thing you should be. Wait until you... What am I saying? I don't even know. Also, I don't really see why reading the Bible with your significant other is made out to be such a big deal anyway. You can do it if you want, but I feel like your relationship with God should mainly be between you and him. I don't think it would hurt to read or pray together every so often, but when you're in a relationship, I really don't think that it should turn into something where it's like you're always doing it together. You should always have a personal relationship with God, just you and him. Otherwise, at some point, one of you guys is going to turn into the third wheel. Think about that. While a Christian boy may put on an outward show, a godly man will live out the love of Jesus daily. Okay. So ladies, are you catching on to this ongoing trend? A godly man does more because you deserve more. Wow! If I was a girl, I would have been fooled! I would have thought he was doing more because he wanted to please God. Apparently he only wanted to please me! I sent this article to my friend Maddie. A Christian female, by the way. This article's demographic. And that sentence really ticked her off. The ongoing trend that a godly man does more because you deserve more. That really ticked her off. This article literally just lost its target demographic! A godly man will be a leader. Trust me, I know that in today's society, godly men are few and far between. Who even says that? While Christian boys come in plenty. So on the bright side, if you're 70 and you've finally given up on finding the unrealistic expectation of a godly man, then there's no need to worry because there's probably still plenty of Christian boys out there to choose from. Because they're all still single. Well, they should still be available if they haven't committed suicide yet from being rejected by every Christian girl for the past 70 years because they're not a godly man, but you deserve a man who is after God's heart, not just a boy who goes to church. That's right, because you cannot date a guy who goes to church. It's really bad. And I know that this Christian boy may seem great and have some really stellar qualities at the same time. There's that really condescending tone in this woman's voice again. Anyway, let's continue. But money and looks fade, whereas an ongoing love for our Savior will not. Kill me. Well, have you ever thought that maybe the Christian boy's good qualities are better than the godly man's good qualities? Because maybe the Christian boy's good qualities aren't just money and good looks and some other fancy crap like that that you just made up to further your godly man agenda. But maybe she might like the Christian boy better because he has a lot of the same interests as her apart from Christianity. I doubt the godly man does those. Like, can you imagine if she goes with the godly man and the spiritual aspect is great, but his music taste sucks? Like, imagine if she ends up marrying him. Then she's stuck with his terrible music taste in books and movies and TV and his terrible hobbies for the rest of her life. Your future husband should have all the same beliefs as you and all the same core beliefs and qualities that a Christian should have. But if you both have a lot of the same interests, you both get along super well, and if he's a good person, then it shouldn't matter if he doesn't fit the superhero image of a godly man as long as he sticks to his core Christian beliefs and openly admits that he loves Jesus Christ. Wow, this is the most spiritual video that I have ever done. Will this get monetized? Time will tell. But yeah, if he's not a godly man and he's only a Christian boy, that doesn't matter. I mean, you're both going to heaven. So shut up and quit whining. The greatest thing a man can do for a woman is lead her closer to God than himself. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, the Christian teenage girl pandering. Ha ha ha. So I beg of you, do not settle. Do not settle just because you're tired of being single. It's inconvenient. Or because you want the relationship your friend has. Single does not equal available And a relationship status does not define you! God bless America! Hallelujah! Okay, now I can totally agree with that. I mean, you should not be in a relationship just because it's a relationship, and then you can post cute pictures on Instagram, and you can be goals, whatever. That's stupid. You should be in a relationship because you genuinely deeply care about the person that you are in the relationship with. I agree with that. And if you're dating a Christian boy, he needs to step it up, or you need to move on! And it just went downhill again. They're literally saying that if you're not dating someone who doesn't fit their fairy tale image of a godly man, you need to dump him right away because he doesn't deserve to be loved! Because apparently, a man can lead a woman closer to God, but a woman can't lead a man closer to God. You know, equality! I used to think that we were all created equally in God's image, but you know, apparently not! God created everyone equally. But if you're a Christian boy, go die in a hole because you don't deserve anything. Wait for a godly man who is ready to lead you. God's timing is better. Always. Yeah, yeah. God's timing is definitely better, but you don't know when that is. No one does. Don't just dump a nice and compatible person just because you think you're gonna end up with someone better. If there's a better person out there for you, time will tell. Don't rush yourself to find and wait for him. He may never come. You don't know. You don't know. You could be with the right guy right now! So, do not rush God. I mean, he is, after all, pretty good at his job. That's what a Christian joke looks like when you use it in a stupid pandering way. Therefore, turn your full focus to him, and he will direct your path. So yeah, that was that article, and yeah. So yeah, I cannot believe that I actually found that article shared a couple times on Facebook. Of course, the people who shared it didn't caption it with anything. I mean, they just left the article, just the link right there. They didn't caption it. Who knows, maybe they did that on purpose, like, look how stupid this is. It speaks for itself. You can see how stupid it is. Or maybe they meant to leave it there like, guys, this is amazing. You have to check this out. It speaks for itself. Yeah, sure, it certainly does on how stupid it is. It just leaves out a whole chunk of people, and that if every Christian girl read and believed that article, there would be so many single Christians out there, including me. So yeah, that was a thing. I don't know. It's pretty dumb. It doesn't allow you to date people that are new Christians, or Christians that just aren't very experienced, because it's like, oh, the man can lead you closer to God, but why can't it be another way? Like, the woman can do that too. Woman can lead, you can both lead each other closer to God. Why can't you do that? Like, that's really stupid, honestly. Oh, man, but yeah, that was a thing. Gosh, it's really stupid. I'm sorry. So yeah, if you like this video, give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already. I post videos almost every Monday. Not usually like this, but if you did like this video, let me know. If you ever see any stupid articles, it doesn't have to be like a Christian one, but if you ever see any stupid articles, then send them my way, I guess. Maybe I'll make a video on them. If you did like this, then thank you. Give it a like, of course. Don't dislike it because that's stupid. I don't understand how people dislike videos. I will say that a million times. I don't... what? Okay. Anyway, yeah, that's really all for now. Thank you guys for watching, and safe Ferris. And if you disagree with this in any way, you really think that's a good article, tell me why. Comments below. I don't understand. Anyway, yeah, as I said before, now it's time to... Goodbye. Safe Ferris.
This is an outro screen. No, it's not very professional, but it gets the job done. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.